Hi, it's Lenneke from Len's Crafty Life, and I wanted to show you just a few bits and pieces that I recently got at a charity shop. Now, it's the only charity shop in my direct area that is open at the moment. It has reopened again. It only allows, 6 people at one time inside because it's not too large, and of course you have to keep the proper distance. But I'm very happy it's open again, because I love browsing, as you probably know. And this is I found these there, like this spool is almost completely new. I think it is new actually. There's lots of this linen on it, which will be great to use in journals, to tie journals with, or other things, or you can even stamp on it and make your own stamped ribbon. And this was only 25 euro cents. Now, if you're from the UK, I think 10% less, and if you're from the US, then think 10% more with these prices that I'm gonna mention. Now, this was also 25 cents. You can see there is quite a bit taken off this already, but that's okay for only 25 cents. So that will be really nice to use as well. Then I found these molds they had on 2 different occasions actually that I went there. And this is a mold to make your own leaves, and I tend to make them from paper clay. So I've got quite a few molds already with frames and other bits and pieces, but I didn't have these proper leaves. They look like rose leaves, and I think they're really pretty. And this was only 25 cents as well, and so was this. And this, you can see, makes little crowns, like 3 little crowns you can make in this mold, which was also 25 cents. Then you may have seen what Jane March did with these shells, and I will pop a link below this video to Jane March's channel. Please, if you don't know her, check her out and check out these videos if you haven't seen what she did with shells like these. And because it's so absolutely stunning what she did with them. She decorated them, I think, with napkins, and she put pearls and flowers on, and some had like a dangle trim around it. With some she put like big pearls as feet to make like little bowls that you can put on your nightstand, put your jewelry in at night, or do whatever with. And I absolutely fell in love with those. And I thought, I want to get some of those shells. And guess what? The first time I entered that charity shop, lo and behold, these were just sitting there waiting for me. And I think there is 6 of the smaller ones in there, and then 3 of the larger ones. And this whole bundle together was only €1.50. So I'm absolutely delighted with that, and I'll show you when I've decorated them. And then again, I will pop a link to Jane March's channel, because I first saw her doing this, and she made some also that you can hang up, and she did absolutely stunning work. She has them on sale now actually, so do check that out as well. So I was very happy to find those, and I can have a play around with those. And I found these. This is a brand new package, and it has, I thought, 5 pieces of these lovely little pink organza bags. So that will be nice to kind of put goodies in, and to give with my entries to people. Then let me just get this stack. Then I got this one. It's like I think you call it a looking glass, don't you? It kind of enlarges things, and I don't have one yet, and it can be useful maybe for crafts, but also if you've got a splinter in your finger. Since it was only 25 cents, I thought that would be a good thing to pick up. Now, these are actually menu cards, but I think I'll use them for something else. There's 6 of them, so I want to alter these, and these were 6 in total, and they are double, and even the back is quite pretty. And these were only 5 cents each, which is ridiculously cheap. And so is this one. I just really love these flowers, and it says met pensioen, so for someone who is going to be retired, but I can always cut that off and then you'll still have a very pretty card. So that was 5 cents. This one was also 5 cents. It says happy birthday, and it's just really pretty. And this one I got for free actually, because it's just a single. It's not even a proper card, it's just a picture cut out from something. So that will go in a journal, and this one can go in a journal as well. And then they had this cutting mat. Now of course I do already have some cutting mats, but it's always good to have an extra one. And this one was only €1. This is like an A4 sized. Then I also got this one. This I got actually in a not a charity shop but another shop, and it's these with the 9 pockets in it. And this you can, of course you can, you know, save up some of your die cuts or leftover bits and pieces of paper in it. And it was, I think the original price, well, was more than €3, and then it was on sale for €3, and then there was like a certain percentage off, so I only got it for €2.40. And there's quite a few. There's 10 of these in there, and these are also being used for pocket letters. Now I don't do those often, but I thought for that price it will come in handy. Then let me see, I also got this one. It's a little tin that it is quite nice, but I actually do want to alter it. And this was only 50€. And what I especially like with this tin is that, as you can see, this sticks out. Usually the lid kind of goes over this bit, and then when you decorate and you want to decorate all the way up till here, then the lid can't fit on it anymore. So what I'm looking for now is, if I see a lid that has something like this sticking out, then it's an excellent tin to alter, because I don't have to, since this kind of silver is kind of a neutral color anyway, I don't have to alter that, and I can just alter up to here, alter the lid, and it will just still fit on it perfectly. So whenever I see a tin like that now, I'll probably pick it up. Then this is, I think you call it Hessian, and I got this whole bundle for only €2.50. Now of course for me this is way too much. So I'm probably gonna share it and, you know, send it over with my entries, and if I do a challenge, pop some in with a prize or something. And but I thought this would just be excellent on a shabby chic card. I mean, I know in the States, or you know, in other countries, they have what do you call it, cheesecloth. Now over here I have not been able to get that yet. I think it is available, but I haven't seen it anywhere yet. So you can kind of use it as a background instead of cheesecloth, just to give, you know, whatever you make on a card or anything else, to give it a bit more texture. So you guys, I will share this with you. And then I found this, and it is a little, you can hardly see it actually, let me put it on here, just on the back of my cutting mat. You can see it better. It is a little crocheted, well, tablecloth is a big word, doily kind of thing, but it has these little swans on it. And actually, and you can put like a vase here, or a candle maybe on the table. You see, somebody made this. I don't know if it was machine made or not, because the exact same one I found last year, and my mum loves swans, and I gave it to my mum. Now I don't think she'll need to, but since this was only 50 cents, I'm not into swans myself, I thought, well, for 50 cents this will make a really nice piece to give away. So I may do that in a giveaway, or send with a prize or an entry to a challenge, or to somebody whom I hopefully know will appreciate this. If you appreciate this, just let me know. I'm not promising anything that you'll get it, but just let me know so I get an idea whom I could send this to. So I just thought for 50 cents I couldn't leave it, because it's quite special. You don't see this often, really, I think. Apart from me, I saw it twice now. And then the last thing I got, I think it was the last thing, are these. These are like the ice cream cones. At first I thought like, could I do anything with it? And then I remembered this cone that Neri made for me. It was a prize, and she stuffed it. Neri Ortiz. She's, what's her channel name again? Not sure. She sells, you probably know her, she sells lots of laces and wedding appliques, and she has beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I won a prize for one of her challenges last year, and she absolutely stuffed this cone, and you can see it's quite a large cone. She stuffed it with beautiful laces and appliques and anything and everything you could wish for and dream of. So I just put this peony rose in there, and it is hanging in my display cabinet. But this is cone shaped, obviously, and I thought, well, wouldn't it be absolutely beautiful if I would decorate these cones? You know, I can go over it with white gesso, paint it white first, decorate it with laces, have some dangle trims hanging off it, and then putting like a little posy of flowers and roses and pearls in between it, and you know, make that kind of thing. See if I, you know, I have maybe, you know, something like that. You know, you never know. Or more little ones, and then decorate it, and you know, just as decoration. Wouldn't that be absolutely gorgeous? So I thought for 50 cents each, I'll pick those up and I'll alter those and use them as decoration in my home. Make them really shabby chic. So I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye bye. And I just forgot to show you this, which I also got. A dress form stand, and you may know I have one that I use for Christmas. Actually, let me briefly show it. Here's the camera. It's right there. I'll just do this for a moment. Sorry, you see the inside of my hand now, but I don't want you to see my mess. This is what I use at Christmas, and you may well have seen that video. I don't have a stand for it. I put it basically in a parasol stand that I get outside of my garden. I put in a Swiffer stick, and then I make like this Christmas tree skirt for it and decorate that. So now I saw this one, and here comes my hand again, yes. And I saw, oh, there you see, that's a lot of my stash there. Fabrics, I've got a lot of stash. You know, I go to charity shops. I've worked in charity shops, so I've collected quite a bit. Shh, don't tell anyone. So I found this one. It was originally priced in the charity shop for $14.95. That's again euros. And now it was on sale for only $4.95. So couldn't leave it there for that price. Plus, as you can see, the person who got this before me likes soft pink, and she, I guess it was a she, already did some painting for me, which is absolutely excellent, because you know I like soft pink. It's my favorite color. So that's the last thing I got this week at the charity shop, and I'm really happy with that. Okay, bye bye, and sorry for the shaking. It's not switching off now. Bye.